and want me to go to university because it would hurt her son and my father supports him, but now they want me to give them my own money. I'm 20 years old, and I've cut off contact with my family, especially my father. The others don't matter to me. Everything began 2 years ago when I got into a prestigious university. It was the happiest day of my life. I had worked tirelessly for years, sacrificing my sleep, social life, and even my mental health to ensure I had the grades and extracurriculars needed to get accepted. Getting into a top university wasn't just about prestige, it was about proving to myself that all my hard work was worth it. I was ecstatic, and when I told my father, he was thrilled, dancing and hugging me. However, his wife and her son weren't thrilled. The family dynamic is a bit complicated. My mother passed away when I was 12, and 3 years later, my father remarried this woman. Let's call her Jessica. She always wanted me to call her mom, but I just couldn't. Jessica never really liked me. She's the kind of person who thinks the world revolves around her, and her main priority has always been to make sure her son Billy didn't feel less in any way. Billy is a year older than me but a complete slacker. Like his mother, he didn't work, study, or have any future plans. He simply lived off our parents. I mostly kept my distance from them. I didn't care what he did with his life until Jessica started playing dirty to keep me from achieving my dreams, and that's when the conflict began. When I told them about my acceptance, Jessica gave my father a strange look, and all his excitement vanished as he sat down next to her. I asked what was wrong, and she said, "It's just surprising that you got accepted so quickly." Then, with a doubtful tone, she asked when I had applied and how I planned to manage the costs. I replied, "My mother left money for my tuition. I'm going to use that." She looked at my father and said, "Oh, that money? You should have informed us of your plans." I wasn't in the mood to argue, so I answered politely, I didn't have high hopes of getting accepted. It wasn't easy, so I wanted to wait for the results before telling anyone. She didn't seem satisfied with my response and continued to question me as if I were being interrogated. I told them the dates I'd be leaving and asked my father to settle my fund as soon as possible. Since I was born, my mother had set aside money in a trust for my tuition.